I honestly understand the following that B movies get, because there is something about that particular kind of cheesy with practical effects and an over the topness that can be really, really entertaining. Add musicals on top of that, and I'm sold. I really like Little Shop of Horrors. It's catchy, it's fun. It seems like the most innocent thing in the world can be so creepy, namely plants. We need them, they need us. Maybe they don't need us so much, but still. I understand that it was based on a B movie from the 60s. It's a fun story. It's the kind of creepy I like. I enjoy Rick Moranis. He's a good actor. I know he retired from acting, but I always enjoy him in anything he's in. I honestly really like the plant. I like the humor. I like the songs. I don't know what to say about it. It's not really analysis heavy. It's mostly going to be me gushing. I was introduced to it at a young age. I have a ton of fun watching it. There's something about that obvious set and the puppets that is so charming and so entertaining. I'm actually one of those people who prefers the alternate ending because it feels much more true to the story. Oh, that, and I know it's the Broadway ending. Spoiler alert, where Audrey dies and the plant ends up taking over. Because that feels much more like a B horror movie. Though I'm also a sucker for happy endings, so I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm curious as to what other fans of the movie think. Do they prefer the happy ending where they survive, or do they prefer the ending where the plant takes over? I don't know. The one where the plant takes over feels more true to this creepy sci-fi Twilight Zone horror movie that it has going on. I don't know what I feel like there's a case that can be made for both sides. Not really much I can say. I don't know, my passion's really coming out tonight. But I feel like it can be, Little Shop of Horrors could have some of the effect that Rocky Horror has. Obviously not to the extent of Rocky Horror, but I could see that being its own thing where people interact with it. Don't feed the plant, or doing a sing-along, or finding little ways to interact with the movie. Plant-themed. Or yelling things out when Steve Martin's being a creepy dentist. That's a fun performance. Also, it's so weird to see Steve Martin with black hair, because how many decades has he had white hair for? I don't know. But still, it's so strange, it's surreal. And the fact that he plays a total sadist and is hamming it up is utterly fun to watch. I actually was not the biggest fan of Ellen Green's voice for the longest time. I think she's a good actress, but for the singing I tend to prefer the Broadway version. Mostly because there's something about the accent in the movie that I didn't really care for. So for the soundtrack, I definitely preferred the Broadway soundtrack, but it felt like everyone was having fun in the movie, and it really comes through. So that's a fun one to check out if you haven't seen it already. If you're into that kind of style, if you're into that kind of Twilight Zone sci-fi horror, campy horror genre. I wonder if there's anything else like it. I don't know. I'll take suggestions on that. Can't guarantee I'll watch it anytime soon, but I'm definitely open to trying new things.